Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. Today we're going to talk about pocket listings. The question I get all the time is, what's a pocket listing? Well, this is what it is. A pocket listing is where the real estate agent who knows about a house coming on the market, maybe even has a signed listing agreement, but it's not in the MLS. Now, the reason they're called pocket listings is because a long time ago, before an MLS has existed, before the actual technology existed, they used to have these listing books, and they just take copies of all the listings and put them in the book, and they put one in each office. But what agents would do is if they saw one they liked, they didn't want other agents to know about, they would tear the sheet out, put it in their pocket. So they pocketed the sheet of paper that had listing information, so they could say, hey, I have a listing nobody else knows about, so I can sort of maybe sell it without anybody else competing. So today how that works is agent goes to a house, gets a listing agreement signed, maybe it takes a couple days to put in the MLS. They know about the listing before anybody else, so they can maybe have an open house, put a sign out, get a buyer in there, sell the house themselves, not really give another agent the chance to sell that house. So now, not talking about whether it's good or not for the client, or whether whatever it is, but the truth is that pocket listings exist out there. A lot of listings transfer. A lot of houses transfer, never having hit the MLS, and the reason is because sometimes people want to sell their house, they don't want to list it, they just want someone to help them find somebody. So an agent will, they'll call up an agent and go, hey, I just want to sell my house, I don't really want to list in the MLS. We'll say, hey, I've got this guy, send him over, make a deal happen. It never hits the MLS, the sale happens. So when you see those MLS numbers, that's not all house sales, that's just all house sales through the MLS. There's sort of been this push to get like all real estate data into one socket, one like data format that can just be used by everybody, and that's never going to happen. It's too complex. There's not a problem being solved by doing that. There's not an existing problem. Real estate is local, it's complex, and there's a lot of factors that go into it. This isn't eBay or Amazon, and I think that sort of trying to homogenize the real estate market, make it like eBay and Amazon, that's never going to happen. I don't see it happening. There's too much resistance to that, and with that in mind, pocket listings, if that ever did start to go that direction, the pocket listing would always prevent that from being a perfect system, sort of perfect information. So anyway, so that's all. When you hear the word pocket listing, that's all that is. Where you really see it a lot is not really in residential, but in commercial, apartment buildings, office complexes and things. A lot of times those people don't want any marketing. They just go to an agent and go, look, find me a client, but I can't tell my tenants I'm selling. I don't want to tell, if I've got an apartment building or an office building, they don't want people to know they're selling because maybe people get scared and want to leave, or they can't get a new tenant. But usually not a big deal, just people rebalancing their portfolios. So what they do is they go to an agent, say, hey, just get me a buyer. The person will call around, hey, I've got a building, or they'll wait for someone to call and say, hey, what do you got? I got this apartment building, he wants $3 million for it, who knows. So you see pocket listings in those industries, but you do see them in residential. So when you hear the term pocket listing, that's exactly what it is. Anyway, that's my update for today, and hope to see you on another video. Thanks.